In the complex world of intelligence and covert operations, nations and organizations utilize a variety of techniques to manipulate information, deceive enemies, and influence outcomes to their advantage. These methods often remain hidden from public view, but play a critical role in shaping political, military, and social events. This presentation will examine some of these clandestine tactics, focusing on false flag operations, chicken feed, and a variety of other covert strategies that governments, intelligence agencies, and actors use to achieve their goals without direct attribution. False flag operations. To begin, the concept of a false flag operation is particularly intriguing. This term refers to an operation where an entity, often a government, conducts an action to deceive others into believing that a different group or nation is responsible. The primary motive behind this deception is to fabricate a justification for further action, such as declaring war, enforcing stricter security measures, or silencing opposition without being labeled as authoritarian. The significance of false flag operations lies in their ability to manipulate public opinion, create a narrative of victimhood, and authorize aggressive measures against an enemy. False flag operations are not merely historical anomalies, they remain relevant in modern geopolitical strategies. These operations have been used by both authoritarian regimes and democratic nations to stir internal conflict or justify aggressive foreign policies. A classic example is the Reichstag Fire in 1933, where the Nazis used an arson attack on the German parliament as a pretext to consolidate power and suppress political opponents. Chicken feed, controlled information release. Another critical strategy within the intelligence community is chicken feed, a subtle yet powerful tactic to earn the target's trust. In this approach, small pieces of accurate but non-essential information are released to the target, making them believe they have gained access to valuable intelligence. Meanwhile, the more critical information is securely hidden. By providing seemingly helpful but strategically inconsequential data, intelligence agencies can maintain their advantage while misleading adversaries. This method was effectively used during World War II when the Allies employed deception operations against the Nazis, such as in Operation Mincemeat, where false plans were deliberately leaked to confuse enemy forces. Such strategies illustrate how small bits of seemingly valuable information can distract adversaries from the true objectives. The canary trap, exposing leaks. The canary trap is another important espionage tactic used to detect internal leaks. In this method, various versions of a sensitive document are distributed to different individuals. If a version of the document is leaked, the source of the leak can be traced to the specific individual who received that particular version. This method exemplifies the careful, methodical approach often necessary in intelligence work to root out disloyalty or corruption from within. The canary trap highlights the intricate and often psychological nature of espionage. By sowing seeds of distrust among suspects, intelligence agencies can ensure that leaks are swiftly detected and stopped. Agent provocateur, manipulating groups. The use of an agent provocateur represents another tactic in the intelligence playbook. Here, an individual is embedded within a group or movement to incite illegal or disruptive activities, thereby discrediting the organization or providing justification for legal action. These agents provoke members to commit crimes, which can then be used as evidence against them. Governments may use this technique to stifle dissent or portray opposition groups as dangerous, thus justifying harsh crackdowns. Historically, agent provocateurs have been used to dismantle labor movements, civil rights groups, and even revolutionary organizations by encouraging internal division or reckless behavior. Front organizations and honey trapping. Moving on, front organizations serve as another covert tool for intelligence agencies. These are entities that appear independent but are secretly controlled by another organization. They are often used to carry out covert activities while maintaining plausible deniability. Intelligence services use front organizations to hide the true nature of their operations and to provide their agents with legitimate cover stories. The need-to-know principle and cutouts. The need-to-know principle is fundamental to minimizing the risk of information leakage in intelligence operations. This doctrine restricts access to sensitive information strictly to individuals whose duties require it. By limiting the number of people who are aware of the full scope of an operation, intelligence agencies can reduce the likelihood of leaks and maintain operational security. A key component of the need-to-know doctrine is the use of cutouts. These intermediaries facilitate communication between agents while ensuring that neither party knows the other's identity. Cutouts allow for safe information transfer while keeping operatives isolated, protecting the integrity of the operation if one party is compromised. Dead drops, double agents, and non-official cover. To further minimize risk, operatives may use dead drops, designated locations where information or objects can be secretly exchanged without direct contact between agents. This tactic allows for discreet communication, essential in avoiding suspicion or interception by enemy forces. The concept of a double agent adds another layer of complexity. A double agent appears to work for one side, but actually serves the enemy, often transmitting disinformation or exposing other agents. Double agents are highly valuable assets, but come with the inherent risk of deception, requiring careful management. Spies operating under non-official cover are not associated with their government and thus lack diplomatic immunity, making their missions riskier but offering the advantage of plausible deniability. If these agents are caught, they face severe consequences without the protection of their home nation. In conclusion, the clandestine world of espionage is governed by sophisticated strategies that rely on deception, secrecy, and manipulation. From false flag operations to honey traps, intelligence agencies use an arsenal of tactics to achieve their objectives while maintaining deniability. These methods highlight the complexity of modern espionage, where information is both a weapon and a shield, and where the line between truth and deception is deliberately blurred. Understanding these covert operations provides valuable insights into the invisible forces that shape global affairs, often operating just beneath the surface of public awareness.